Happy National Teacher Appreciation Week. May 3rd through the 7th of 2021 is just a short period of time where we are extra thankful for our amazing teachers. They dedicate themselves to us and our school in so many ways. Don't just take it from me. Let's hear from some of the students here at Marysville High School.
I appreciate Mr. Buer because he is a kind and approachable teacher and he always knows how to put a smile on your face.
I appreciate Miss Moran because she always has a positive attitude and is very enthusiastic when reading to students.
I appreciate Mr. Shunk because he's a funny guy. He's with his jokes on his board every day and is approachable too. He's a great guy.
I appreciate Mr. Rogers because he is an encouraging and passionate coach who always makes me laugh.
I'm thankful for Ms. Coughlin because she genuinely cares about each of her students and always fights to make sure that they get the education that they need.
I appreciate Mrs. Bush because she always has a positive attitude and cares for her students and wants to see them succeed.
I appreciate Mr. Dusso because he teaches us to be thankful for what we have and to never take anything for granted.
Mr. Smith is always finding fun and sophisticated ways to keep us interested in class.
I appreciate Mrs. Saha because she is so funny and nice and she connects with us and it was never an issue. I always wanted to go to her class.
I appreciate Mr. George because he did a good job teaching me physics and always made me laugh even when he didn't really mean to.
I'm thankful for Mrs. McLaughlin because every time I see her, she has the best smile on her face and always tells me a hilarious joke.
I appreciate Mrs. Hagg because I have her for first hour and every morning she's energetic and ready to go and it's a great start to my day.
I'm grateful for Mr. Cretoni because he makes a connection with every one of his students each and every day.
Mr. Guizdala is an amazing teacher and coach. He is always hardworking to help us learn and have fun.
I'm thankful for Mr. Dahlman because he brings a positive attitude to class every day.
I appreciate Mrs. Jowett because she is very sweet, very passionate about her job, and always connects with her students.
What I appreciate the most about Ms. Holst is that she is a very genuine and sweet person to talk to, and that whenever I go into her classroom, I know that there's an opportunity to learn.
My favorite thing about Ms. Guizdala is that she always brings energy to the classroom and always makes class fun and enjoyable.
I appreciate Mrs. Nurnberg because she was the nicest teacher and she's such a great teacher too. I never was confused in her class because she answered all my questions.
Ms. Pontone is very helpful, kind, and always looks out for the best in her students.
I appreciate Mrs. Watson because she has the biggest heart and she's always encouraging a healthy lifestyle for her students.
I appreciate Mr. Kaza because his sarcastic humor is a great relief when learning math.
I appreciate Mrs. Lafferty because she's very kind and makes the class a lot of fun, and I appreciate her for making the class so enjoyable.
I'm thankful for Mrs. Parman because she's always there for us in APR, and she's always the sweetest person and we love to call her Mom.
I appreciate Mr. Nikonovich because he's very funny and sarcastic and his class is always fun.
I'm thankful for Miss Allman because she shows genuine compassion for each and every one of her students.
I'm thankful for Mrs. Westrick because she takes time to get to know her students.
I'm thankful for Mr. Meyer because he always managed to incorporate fun into every lesson and make class super welcoming and inviting for every student.
I appreciate Mr. Martin because every day I go into class and he just makes learning music fun every day. I look forward to my first hour every single day I come to school.
I appreciate Mr. Ratchie because he always finds a way to make learning fun and interesting.
I appreciate Mr. Vogel because all the unique and interesting games he teaches us.
I appreciate Mr. Retz because he gives good advice and makes class fun.
I'm thankful for Mr. Peffley because he's very understanding and genuinely cares about all of his students.
I appreciate Mr. Buckley because whenever we need help on any of our videos or when we're in the studio, he's always there to help us.
I am thankful for Ms. Shigley because she makes an effort to have a positive teaching environment.
I appreciate Ms. Wittenberg because she is always there to help me, whether it's in my personal or academic life, and she always wants to see me succeed.
I like Mr. Winston mainly because he's just a good teacher and he knows what he's talking about and how to connect with students.
I appreciate Mrs. Barney because she's always there to help you out when you're kind of struggling on an assignment, and she always lets you understand the criteria very well.
Mr. Smith is such an amazing teacher and robotics coach, and he's always made sure to give us ample opportunities and always made sure that we had the funds to create and learn new things.
I appreciate Mrs. Booth because even though I'm struggling in math, she's always patient with me and tries to help and figure out my problems.
Once again, we would like to thank all of our teachers here for going above and beyond for your students and continuously making Marysville High School a better place each and every day.